Hello everyone, another booze vlog here, and I've got a local one. This is made just down the road in Sunderland. Galápagos Stout by Darwin Brewery. I like the theme already. It's got a cool giant turtle on there, a giant tortoise, I'm not sure. Yeah, there's the Darwin Brewery logo. Doesn't have any information about the place on here. Just says brewed by Darwin Brewery. It's a 6% ABV stout. Smooth Ecuadorian coffee aroma with chocolate highlights. And then the ingredients. There you go. So not a lot of information, but my girlfriend found this. It's brewed pretty much next to where she works, and she didn't know about that until the other day, and she was like, oh my god, there's a brewery right by where I work, and she brought this home for me. So yeah, a local drink, and pretty interested to try it. Yeah, I like this, and as someone who likes skepticism and things of that nature, atheism and stuff, I quite like the Darwin theme to this, so anyway, let's give it a go. The old Cornish pixie bottle opener. A little bit of superstition for the pure science on the bottle. And I'm going to be pouring it into the, I don't know what someone told me it was called, honeycomb glass or a dimple glass, dimple mug. It's a little bit dirty actually, I've just noticed, but who cares. I'm not going to go and stop the video and go and wash the glass again. There's no head on this at all. I'm trying to pour it from a height to see if I can get a head on it. I don't like beers with no head. Especially not for a northern brewery. You'd expect that from a southern, somewhere down south where they don't like a head on their beer. Hey, look at that, it looks like a glass of Coca-Cola. It's quite fizzy as well, I wasn't expecting it. I don't know. I always expect something a bit like a Guinness. Like a creamy, sudsy kind of beer, but I don't know, anyway. Yeah, it smells like very sort of nutty and sweet, sort of sweet, nutty, chocolatey aromas coming off it. Nice. Yeah, the coffee taste is almost like almost salty or meaty, or like a savoury taste. I think I've said that with other beers where they taste almost savoury because of how sort of bitter the coffee taste is. Yeah, and astringent too, like a cup of tea, like a really astringent tea or something like that. That is a complex flavour. That's nice. That is tasty. It is almost like drinking a cup of OXO or something. It does taste like that. It's so savoury tasting. The chocolate is there, but it's more in the smell. Like the taste is just all like the bitter sort of coffee and Bovril sort of flavours. It's quite thin. I don't know what I was expecting. Like I say, I was expecting some sort of Guinness thing because people always say that's a stout, but so I was expecting like a thick mouthfeel type of beer, but this is very thin. It's nice. Yeah, It's kind of like a beer where every time I sip it I can taste something else. It's sort of it's very complex tasting, I'd say. It's I seem to get a lot of different flavours. Like every time I take a sip it's slightly surprising. It's not like the same thing every time. I think that might be to do with the bitterness. I find beers that are very bitter, strong tasting, it seems to do something to your taste buds. It kind of, I don't know what it does. It's like, at first it tastes really bitter, but the more you drink it, the more sort of you get used to it, and then very like sweetness comes out, because it's like your tongue kind of adjusts to the bitterness, and then it starts to pick out the sweet flavours. So yeah, maybe that's why it tastes different with every sip. That's a good beer, that. And it's proper dark. Yeah. Personally, I'd like it a bit more like thick, a bit more of a meal. It's a bit thin for me when it's like this. But I don't know a great deal about bitter beers and stouts and things, so maybe this is how they're supposed to be. Anyway, look at this. Christmas is here. Amazing. Oh fuck, my tripod is still broken. I'm kind of got it balanced on the back of a chair. Yeah, Christmas, eh? And here's one of my favourite things about Christmas: a big fucking bag of nuts. Oh, I love bags of nuts. I don't know why I only seem to get them at Christmas. I wish I could just eat them all year round, but I only ever see them at Christmas. It's like sprouts as well. Sprouts are nice. I like sprouts, but why don't you get them all year round? I'm sure you can get them all year round, but I only ever seem to get them at Christmas. So yeah, I'm going to have this nut here. I think it'll actually go well with the beer. It's got a kind of nutty taste to it. I think this is that a hazelnut, one of them? The cracking of them as well. The getting the nut cracker out and cracking them and all that is part of the experience. And also finding one that's a bit shit and tastes like turds, because it's gone a bit manky inside the shell. A bit of a roulette. Nice. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Bag of nuts and this beer, good combo. See what else is in this bag. Oh. Shit. Dropping them all over the place as well. There we go. Almond, I think. The almond. That's an old joke. The almond. Not wrinkled enough to be a walnut. The almond. Not small enough to be a hazelnut. Oh, if you know what that joke's from, put it in the comments. Another one of my favourite comedians. Fucking hell, I can't get this fucking almond broken. Oh god. Yeah, Christmas. It would be nice to actually have a Christmas for once. The last 3 Christmases have just been written off. Yeah, here we go, the almond. Three Christmases ago, I spent Christmas Day in the hospital. watching someone die. Christmas after that, Christmas Eve, someone went into hospital and died shortly after. So I was in hospital again that Christmas, and then after that I got cancer, and then 10 days before Christmas last year I was in hospital having major abdominal surgery, and got out just before Christmas, but was basically in agony with my stomach stitched together, and that was a complete write-off as well. So hopefully this year nothing happens and I actually get to enjoy Christmas. Oh yeah, this is a nice beer. This I'm enjoying this. I'm gonna go for a walnut here. Fucking hell, I'm dropping nuts all over the floor. Alright, here's a walnut. And for some reason I always like to challenge myself slightly with the walnut by trying to open the shell in like 2 perfect halves. The trick is to kind of just get it right on the edge, like get the seam completely horizontal, and then just gently squeeze. I don't think I've managed it this time, but nearly. And what you get is, if you do it perfectly, is that line is completely in half and there's no like bits of the other half of the shell attached. But as you can see, I failed there. God damn it. Oh, I'll never live that down. Yeah, the walnuts are the best ones, but you don't get as many in the pack. There's all bits attached to the nuts inside, which are a bit shitty tasting, so don't eat them. The best. And there's one nut in there that at least when I was a kid, you used to get in these mixes, which isn't there. I don't know what type of nut it was, but it was the one with the really dark shell, and they were rock hard. They were like the hardest ones to get into, and the nut inside was quite thick, and they were nice. But maybe they were the least popular because they were so hard to get into. I don't know. And then you've got to be careful because you end up with loads of sharp shards of shell flying all over the room, and then you end up treading on them in your bare feet. So yeah, there's a health and safety advice. Right, I'm gonna drink the rest of this beer. It's quite carbonated looking when you pour it out. It fizzes, but it doesn't taste like that when you drink it. Nice. Work's still hell. Retail work at Christmas it just gets worse. I don't know why. It's just a bloody nightmare. Anyone from Darwin Brewery watching, please give me a job at your brewery. I could get a lift into work with my girlfriend and then work in a brewery. It'd be amazing. I'd be living the dream then. I wouldn't have to deal with Christmas customers coming in and messing up the place, driving me insane. yeah, the taste has changed. The bitterness is kind of gone. I can still sort of tell it's there, but it's like it's smoothed out now. It's like my taste buds have kind of acclimatized to it, and it's yeah, a different experience entirely now. Yeah, tastes more like a Coca-Cola now, and it looks more like it looks because of the sweetness. Yeah, and them chocolate tastes are coming out, and yeah, nice this beer. I'm still not very good at tasting things and talking about how they taste, but there you go. Yeah, I've watched a few videos. I know Cosmic Brewer did different tasting notes and describing the hops and the malts and things. And I do watch some other like professional YouTube reviewers of beers and what they talk about, but I think that's only like it's good to be able to talk about that and them things, but it's only good for other beer tasters really. Any person just tuning in who isn't an expert beer taster won't really know what you're talking about when you mention Fuggle hops and all these type of tastes which people can't relate to as much. I'm trying to keep these reviews more sort of just what I'm experiencing as I drink them, rather than a technical breakdown of the flavours, because only like beer enthusiasts will get the videos then, which is nothing wrong with that, but for my own personal reviews, trying to keep it a bit more sort of what I'd like to see in a beer review from other people. Seeing though I don't understand all the terms and things, you know, it's sometimes the really good beer reviewers can get a bit beyond me, and I kind of lose track of what they're really saying when they start talking about alcohol legs and glass lacing and things like that, rather than just if it's a nice beer or not. Someone said I should start reviewing wines. I don't really know anything about tasting wines, but it was Sho Ryu Ken who said it. But yeah, these are the sort of things me and my girlfriend have been buying recently, little tiny sample bottles of wine. Trying to get into red wine because we don't drink it, but this one I had tonight, it was actually quite nice. Hardy's stamp, Australia. Maybe once I actually get the taste for wine and actually being able to tell whether it's a good wine or a bad wine, I might start reviewing them in future, maybe. But at the moment, I'm just going to keep it to sitting watching the TV and enjoying a little glass every now and then with my girlfriend. Yeah, but that's a good suggestion anyway. So anyway, this has been Galápagos Stout and a bag of nuts as well, into the bargain. Excellent content yet again. So thanks for watching, everyone. Another beer review next week. See you then. Bye.